What's up, animators? It is I once again. Today I got challenged to make a render within 30 minutes. Now, is it going to look good? Hell, I don't know. But I did ask my community poll to tell me what to do. And I gotta say, you guys suggested a whole bunch of ideas, a lot of really good ones if I may say so, but I can only pick one. So I just went with the most liked one, and it was an idea from Lel Spirit suggesting I make a divider render of Sean and Jesse before the breakup. So I've imported the famous mountain schematic because I honestly don't know any others where I would position this. And I think the most optimal one is like make a render here, so it just like hides the edges and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start the timer. Hold on. I'm going to say challenge accepted because I'm starting the timer right now. Now I'm going to add the tree schematic, because that is the place where they first met, as I've explained in my explanation video. I do not have high hopes for this at all. I don't want all the grass. Oh yeah, I'm cheating right now. That just kind of takes the whole thing. What if I just do this and just like hide the grass in here? That would work. 1 minute has passed already. Alright, so I gotta do some posing here, put this guy in a pose. What's good is they're gonna be turned away, so I'm not gonna have to animate their faces. Nobody should ever rush things, okay? I'm just saying that because rush things never look good. I do not encourage that. But I do encourage you guys try this challenge because I want to see what we can do. I didn't see anyone doing the 1 hour animation challenge. If I learned anything, people do like to make renders. So I think this challenge will catch on a bit more, and hopefully we'll be able to see some 30-minute render challenges, because I'm down for that. I'm curious what we can do in all that time. 2.5 minutes have passed. I haven't even started with anything yet. So I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for me to even use Photoshop. 1/10 of my time is already gone. I want to make her sort of like lean on to Sean because I think that'll make a cute render. I don't want to be that guy who does Minecraft ship renders, but it's divided, okay? I can make an exception. Lock this. I don't want to be clicking on you anymore. I want to import my lens flare rig, so rigs, utility. Which one do I want though? This one, or this one? Let's go with the first one. And now the lens flare is going to be moved away, actually. I might have to mess with individual values. Background, don't show any clouds. Now I'm gonna add a sphere. Invert the sphere. Give it a cloudy bright sky texture. It should have customization 0.000. Scale it up. Turn around so we can see a bit of more sky so it doesn't look as overcast. This looks okay. No time. Oh, we actually have to make the sun come from that direction now. The ambient colors are going to be a bit... Yes, I have an idea. I'm gonna go for more orange sunlight like this, and the ambient colors are going to be orange-ish. That's the kind of render I'm going for right now. So I'm gonna add a spotlight, and it's going to be my fill light. Why do we keep spawning in the middle? I need them right here. The lens flare is going to glow and only render glow. The glow color is going to be determined by... the brightness is going to be determined by the glow color. So, the depth of field, let's see. Fade size 0, blur size all the way up. Range is going to be small, but the depth is going to be increased. Like this, so only them are now in the range. Okay, highlights, yeah, raise that up, but the threshold is gonna go up. Also add some Frank, and it's gonna be like 12. Bloom is going to be present, and it's going to be orange, but very dark orange, so it's barely applying. Lens dirt, yes, I'm going to use lens dirt for this. Power down, radius up. Color correction, let's have a bit more contrast. Darkening there. Saturation is gonna drop down to like 85 or something because it looks more realistic, and the vibrance is what's going to be brought upwards because that looks better. This doesn't look too good of a render. And I'm gonna add some filigrane because it's a still image to have some diversity in the colors. No vignette. I think I might have time for Photoshop still. But I'm gonna position some lights first, so this spotlight's gonna be duplicated. I don't know, something is still off with this. Okay, let's try exporting this and doing Photoshop. Show up on the screen. Oh yeah, Gordon Sharpsy, hey, perfect meme right there. So, first things first, alright, let's see. Photoshop is my best friend. I only have 30 minutes. Like, I can't afford really too much of editing, but I want to cut out Sean. Luckily, he doesn't have that many extrusions, and Jesse is wearing a freaking panda costume, whatever this is. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with the grass, just screw that. Actually, wait, I might be able to do it faster this way, so let's... I'm cutting out the grass with the magic wand tool. And I have to re-add this bit because it was removed. Also, let's re-add some of these faces. I'm very picky, Jesus Christ, that's gonna make me lose the challenge. Anything else? Please. Okay, this still. Control J, select inverse, add a new layer. Edge, misspelled, no time. Small brush, but still faded a lot. Draw the edges. Actually, it should be fading. This is gonna have to happen, and of course I'm going to erase the ones up here. Add a soft light blend mode, that's not it. Okay, decrease the fill, that's one way to go. Actually, I'm going to add a vignette effect to this so I can hide the grass better so they stand out more. Select inverse, select modify feather, draw the opacity down, and now eraser tool, 1000 pixels, erase the areas that I don't want shaded, such as them and the sun. Now we need the highlights. Add a new layer, at least the face. I'm going to select a very bright sunlight color and I'm gonna increase the spot size and I'm gonna just click like this to create some highlights. This is a really bad render. We might be hitting the mark, boys. We might still do it. We've adapted the quality well enough. Alright, then we need some shadows. Add a new layer underneath all this, call it shadows. Decrease the brush opacity so I can... Oh, it's underneath them. Wow, I'm stupid. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to deselect these parts with Sean. Deselect the head as well, and I don't know exactly where that limit was. Ah, perfect. Apply some shadows to those areas here. And now the shadows layer all together could be less opaque. I'm gonna add the second vignette 2. I mistyped it and no one cares because I'm in a rush. Add some shading on the edges all together. A new layer. Select layer 1, lens flare, render it up here. And now undo, filter, again lens flare. So it's the same lens flare. You're gonna apply color dodge linear, actually looks pretty good. But we're gonna decrease the fill. I guess. Adjustment layers. Oh, there's a fly in the room. You're distracting me! Also, photo filter. I think that's it. I don't know what else to add. It doesn't look the best, but I can't think straight because of the time. The clock is ticking. Duplicate this layer. Blending options. Feather out. So only the bright parts are going to be visible on that layer. Alright, let's see how that goes. Gaussian blur. And this actually looks like the sky is shining brighter. And now let's go for fill and decrease that just like this. But now it's just over edited, you know what I mean? What else can I do with this render? So we can either go for a style like this or a style like this. But it's an outdoor lighting, so I'm gonna go for less contrast here. Let's add some fake sun rays as well. Now select, modify feather, and I'm gonna give it like 20 pixels of feather. Click here. This is now my sun ray. Soft light would be the best one, but blending options, color overlay. But this white is going to be... Okay, so we made this brighter. Oh, so there's just the effect. Perfect. So the opacity can also be brought down like this. I think we are done. Like we have 2 or 3 more minutes, but I don't know what else I could do with this. This is the render I made in 30 minutes. I honestly don't know. It's too over-edited. I've done too much of everything. But it's just like, you know, you're rushing. You don't have the time to just go back and nitpick and correct all these things. I usually take around 2 hours for my renders, such as this one when me and Lilsberg were raiding the Guardian farm. I just had to make a render because it was an epic battle. Maybe the vignette could be a bit stronger, going off these edges and creating some shadows there. This is what I've made in 30 minutes, because 30 minutes is not a lot of time if you want to go quality. I do encourage you guys to try this challenge yourself. I want to see some of those 30-minute render challenges. So that is it for the video. This is what you have voted over a tutorial, so this is what I'm giving to you. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for some wonderful suggestions. But overall, thanks for watching. Stay sharp.